What's going on, guys? Mr. Domo here, and welcome back to the channel. So today I have a unboxing video of some more vintage Star Wars action figures graded by AFA, and of course AFA is being the action figure authority where I send in my figures to get graded. And so if you didn't know by the thumbnail on this video, yes, they are all Jawas. And so I have a huge collection right now of ungraded Jawas. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go nuts and just send in 4 Jawas and see what kind of variants, because for me it's hard to tell what type of variants by the thread and in the type. Like, I'm not a professional, and so I just leave that to the professionals at AFA to tell me what kind of variant they are. And as you can see, I have 4 of them that got graded. I am really excited about this one, and so let me go ahead, take them out of their poly bags, and then that way we could take a closer look. Alright guys, so there they are out of their poly bags, and I'm really excited about this collection because starting with this first one right here, this guy is a smooth cape, small hood variant. And so let me just go ahead and show you the label here. So this is a 1977 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, no country of origin, Jawa, with a small hood, smooth cape, and he received a 75+ score, which is really nice. And I knew this guy was a smooth cape because before, obviously, when I sent it off to AFA, you know, I felt the cape, and it's just like these smooth capes are kind of like, they have like a silky texture to them compared to these other guys where it's a little bit rougher. And also one big indication there is the small hood, but I believe there is 2 variants out there with the small cape. It's either a regular size cape and then regular size hood, and then you have a small hood. And also with these small or smooth capes, there are different color of stitches, and so here they didn't even annotate what kind of color of stitch, but I know that there is different stitching colors with these smooth cape. So really excited. So now that's 4 right there added to my variant collection. So I have the light brown stitch, the dark brown stitch, purple stitch, and now a smooth cape with a small hood. So really excited to add that guy to my collection. And then these guys here, so the second one is a light brown stitch. As you could tell, it's a little lighter there. And so here we have a 1977 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, country of origins Hong Kong, Jawa, light brown stitch, and he received a 80+ near mint score. So really nice. And so yeah, you know, with these guys there is different variants with the stitch. Of course, there's the light brown, dark brown. I think there's like a dark stitch, which is kind of like a black stitch. I heard there's a gray, but I have not seen one in person, and a maroon kind of reddish color tint, and then I think there's a rust color out there also. So extremely rare color of stitches there for these Jawas. Now this third one here, he is a dark brown stitch, and so as you could tell, it's kind of hard to tell with these dark browns because you never know if it's going to be a dark brown or maybe just a dark stitch, kind of like a dark stitch slash black stitch. And so here we have a 1977 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, country of origin Hong Kong, Jawa, dark brown stitch, and he received an 80 near mint score. So that is really nice. And this guy, I mean, his hood is so large that you can't even see his face. Like, it's just covered, so you don't even know. It's just, there it is, his face is hiding there. So he's a shy guy, you know, he's a very shy guy. Now this guy is very interesting because as you could tell, as you know, the eyes there, look how small those eyes are compared to you know, this guy right here. He's got those almond shaped eyes, and then this guy has more of like those little Pac-Man eyes. So he is a 1977 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, country of origins Hong Kong, Jawa, dark brown stitch, and he received an 80 near mint score. So really great score too. And you could really tell the blue off their little blaster too. They got that blue, dark blue color to them. So even holding it up to the light, you could obviously tell. But this guy has tiny little eyes, which is kind of funny. So I'm surprised this guy got an 80 because, you know, there is little threads here popping out, but, you know, that's kind of typical of these little cloth, you know, capes there. The little threads tend to stick out. So these three guys I'm not gonna keep, unfortunately. I'm probably just gonna end up selling them because I really do own a light brown stitch and a dark brown stitch. So I sell my action figures that I don't keep mostly on eBay, and so I'll put a link if you guys are interested. I know it's a cheap plugin, but you know, it kind of helps me support the channel, and also it helps me support sending these guys out to AFA for, you know, collectors out there that don't really know a lot about AFA or how to get action figures graded. And so, you know, when I first started, I didn't know how to submit to AFA, so you know, I still do. I still buy figures graded, just because it gives me that, you know, that insurance that, hey, these guys are not repos, and also that they've been professionally graded, and I know what I'm getting when I'm buying. So, but this guy definitely keeping because, like I said, that right there is definitely being added to my collection there. And yeah, so once I get you know, I don't know if I do have that green stitch. I think I do, but you know, I just leave it to the professionals at AFA. But if I do and it comes back, then I'll definitely do an update video on my Jawa collections. And so, you know, so that's pretty much it. I don't think I have another AFA shipment. I don't know. I think I might have one next month. So I think this is going to be the only one for this month. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for the support, and I will talk to you guys later.